News broke this week that AT&T is putting up its Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment gaming division up for sale. It's a deal that comes in at an estimated $4 billion and includes IP such as Harry Potter, Batman Arkham, the Lego games, Game of Thrones, and it also includes Mortal Kombat and the Injustice series. No sale has been made yet, but could a new owner spell doom for existing Mortal Kombat 11 DLCs, any future Mortal Kombat, or even the Injustice games? Let's find out. But before we get to that, make sure to hit that like button because liking these videos lets me know that you love them. Let's get to the news. So studio names that have been thrown out for potential buyers of WB games include Activision Blizzard, EA, and Take-Two Studios. I'm not familiar too much with Take-Two, but I will say that when it comes to Activision and EA, I do have some words to say about those two. When the news did break, I did tweet about how I do not want Activision to buy them because, God, the way they're doing the Call of Duty games and all these updates, that's the last thing I need is a 30 gig Mortal Kombat update. That's like ridiculous. I don't know why you would need that many updates for that game every other week. Yeah, so Activision, I don't want you to buy them. One of my friends on Twitter also tweeted about EA buying the game, and I totally agree with his tweet that if EA buys it, I think we're going to see more paywalls and maybe loot boxes or crates and all this other kind of crap out there. I just want the games to stay as they are, have improvements to the graphics, add more characters, have good storylines, just keep improving year after year. Don't make them like your other games. I don't want to see a Mortal Kombat Call of Duty kind of game. I mean, if you want it, let me know in the comments below and we can have this conversation, but I personally do not want that. A rumor was leaked on Reddit that attempts to detail the fate of future Mortal Kombat 11 DLCs and the possible future of Mortal Kombat and Injustice games. So this leak under Anonymous from the NetherRealm Studio plans reads as follows. WB will drop Mortal Kombat 11 after its final batch of DLC, in exchange for continued support for 2 new games. Note, plans were set before AT&T's decision. Not sure if things are prone to change, but nothing's been cancelled yet. So Injustice 3 is slated for 2022 on next-gen consoles, and there's a new game called The Grid Battle Royale. So I guess the thought behind The Grid Battle Royale is that they're going to basically bring together a bunch of the IPs that were in the WB game catalog, such as Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Mortal Kombat, DC, etc., and have that released through a Battle Pass system. And it says on here that Ed Boon from NetherRealm Studios is going to be the lead on the project. Now this could be that game that he talked about in previous articles recently that he said he was not going to be making a new Mortal Kombat game or Injustice game, but a totally different game, and that could be the Grid Battle Royale. It goes on to say that Injustice 3 has a creative fighter mode, but abilities are limited. Combo variations are unique to the custom character with a set of 6 to choose from. Systems were originally conceived for Mortal Kombat 11, so you have Crypt Guy or Crypt Girl, which was meant to be a template for the player to modify, fight as, and explore the crypt. The feature was dropped before development and recycled for Injustice 3. As your custom hero villain, explore Arkham Asylum, the Mascara, and the Hall of Justice. Environments are filled with puzzles, fighters, and NPCs to interact with. And then you have the final batch of Mortal Kombat 11 DLC fighters before Injustice 3 and Grid were to be announced, which include, sad to say, Melina, Sector, Michael Myers, Smoke, Takeda, Harley Quinn, and then 2 other characters to be determined. There were also skins that were going to be released for the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. There were also possibly 18 additional skins that were going to be released for the game, and those various details that followed. Now I know that Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath was just released, and I think that it does kind of bring some type of closure to the game. I do feel like they could have done at least one more pack, and they still might be able to do another combo pack talking about the mini games that have been rumored, or even some more skins, or even some more character DLCs. Those are all things that fans want, so maybe they can squeeze in one more DLC just right before this happens. If not, then I think I'm okay with that. I still want to see other games released from NetherRealm Studios and Ed Boon. I would love to see Injustice 3, and I'm not going to lie that, Grid Battle Royale doesn't sound like too bad of a game. I don't know what it'd be like to have Harry Potter versus Scorpion or something like that, but hey, who knows? It could be fun. This of course is just a rumor, so nothing is for sure. I'm sure that once AT&T does sell WB games, whoever the new owner may be, I'm sure we will get details at that time. And I'm sure Ed Boon, who's pretty vocal online on Twitter and he's been interviewed quite a bit, I'm sure that he'll drop in some hints here and there as far as NetherRealm Studios goes. So I'm pretty sure that we won't be out of loop for very long. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this news. How do you feel about AT&T selling WB games? What do you think about the fate of Mortal Kombat and Injustice, among other games such as Batman Arkham? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want more videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.